Let's talk about lights and what kind of lights you're gonna need for seed starting. It does not have to be complicated. If you are just starting seeds, it can just be a standard shop light that you can get for like 20 bucks at Walmart, or like typically we go to Sam's Club to get our big shop lights, but it can be that simple. It only gets complex whenever you start trying to grow seeds all the way to fruiting, because then they need different colors of light when they go into their fruiting phases, and it gets complex. We're not going to get complex with it. We're seed starting, it's simple. All you got to do is have some shop lights with daylight color. That works best. Every shop light made in the last like 40 years is that anyway. Maybe if you find a really old one that's a yellow light, that's still going to work fine too for seed starting. So we have migrated all of our seed starting lights over to be LED for a couple of reasons. Number one is the heat produced from them is way less, pretty much non-existent. I mean, it's just before the old lights we had put off way more heat, and that can be a problem when you're trying to grow things that don't like heat. So also the energy savings and just using less energy too. So we have switched everything over to LED. They've gotten cheap enough where it's worth that for us, and we haven't had any issues. Again, the key for the lights for us is the adjustable plant hangers. That way, it makes it easy to move them up or down because it's really important to be like right next to the plant. Like it's got to be like just a few inches away from the seedling, and you keep adjusting it as it grows. So,
Really are a huge time saver for us. Before, like we were really like messing with like the hangers that they came with, like the little metal hangers. We take them off and then like move them up. Like, yeah, we don't have to do that anymore, so it's great.
yeah. And you can buy like a smaller scale grow light too, like this one that we have on the right in this picture over here is more of like a countertop one. So if you want to grow on a smaller scale, you can do that. And then what Carrie has behind her is very similar to what we have in our garage, except it's 2 foot lights. So I don't know, Carrie, are you able to move your camera to show that at all? Like, yeah, so this is just a standard like wire shelf that we got from like Target or Sam's Club or something like really cheap. And then just put these 2 foot grow lights on it. And this works great. We can do two biodomes on each one, and this is working great as well. And then even like on the very top, like we're using that space with like this other like little grow light thing I had just sitting around that we ended up just kind of zip tied it to it. We do a lot of zip tying around here. So that's kind of our top area for microgreens. So there's a lot of different ways that you can kind of do this setup. You can make it look really nice on your counter with a smaller grow light, or you could do, I mean, it doesn't look bad with what we have going there either.